All right, hi Virgo, welcome to your annual forecast. So here's the thing. I'm already done with the intro or with um, the first part of your annual because I actually break it down into four. So I was cleaning out my album, okay, because my memory is almost full. So I was deleting all the past videos that I've already what do you call this? That I've already what do you call this? That I've already uploaded. All right. Uh, and then oh my God, like it did not even occur to me that the long video there was the first part of your video. I tried downloading some recovering apps, okay, but it's gone. So I have no choice but to repeat the first part of your forecast. The second part is already done. It's almost an hour. So let's see. So this is for the highlights of the year, okay? In the other video, the first part, you're going to be losing a relative in the month of May. Sorry, in the month of March. So you better be ready, okay? It's a cycle of life, and I know that you hate changes. It's a cycle. So you just need to be ready. All right. Some of you, there is a connection that you're going to be severing, especially if it's no longer working out for you. Some of you are actually with somebody who's just waiting. It's like there is something that they are waiting. Speaking of, I just said that they are waiting, okay? They're waiting for the right time to run away when they finally get whatever they want. Or it could be that when they cannot really get what they want from you because they're very guarded, they're going to scoot away. So, anyway, this year, this is for the overall, okay? Or what are the important things that you need to know this 2025? For the highlights, it seems like be prepared for a lot of chaos and drama. Because of an inheritance, there could be some estate that you're going to be fighting about, or there could be some major properties, or especially if you came from a prominent family. Um, you're going to be losing a relative, or could be a family member. That this could be like a couple, okay? Let's say, for example, that the other one already passed away. After a few months, the other one will follow, okay? Like what I said, it's the cycle of life, okay? We will all get down there. So, you know, the center of your reading, at the heart of your reading, you might have to fight all of those people that who wants to get whatever it is that they want to get. Like, I don't want to be specific about that, but whatever it is that they're after, you have to fight you have to fight for your camp, all right, or turf. So you're gonna get stuck probably for the first 8 months of the year. Like sorting out some paperwork, documentations. There are also some last will and testament that will be read. There are some inheritances that needs to be sorted out. I'm seeing a lot of people, you could be like a family that is involved in business, like all of you all together. I'm also seeing some, probably you have an ex that you've been dealing, did you have a business or assets with? Could be a baby daddy, baby mommy, okay? And or could be it's just an ex, okay? Some of you are also going to be getting a divorce during this year because you're going to find out that your in-laws has been betraying you and they already know the other family of your person. So you're going to be filing for a divorce. I'm getting a lot of, like all sorts of legal stuff that you're going to be, that will be taking a lot of your attention. But one thing's for sure is that there is somebody that will be coming to your aid to help you and assist you in all of your ordeals and trials and tribulations, which you will be succeedingly overcoming. Some of you needs to grow up, okay? Probably that you grow up in comfortability or you're too sheltered. Now it's time for you to show your strength and virility, okay? Some of you might have to face a lot of, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm picking up like lawyer to lawyer, um that will be fighting each other. I don't know. This is like, you know what? I mean, you're all one and the same, like blood related stuff, okay? Yeah, like you're all blood related and I mean, when it comes to money, it's like no one is, nobody's my relative. Okay, that's my money. So, yeah, I feel like you're gonna be facing some, you're gonna be facing some scrutinies and some of you needs to, I don't know, like there's a chair that needs to be voted or occupied or I don't know, whatever it is. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of people fighting for money. That's all I can say. That you don't have to like necessarily be in a business. Probably that this is also work. Okay, that your main boss died and like everyone is fighting for the chair, everyone's fighting for the position, and when you're the one who got elected or who got designated or appointed, people are like, no, why Virgo, why this, why that. It's like they're questioning, the decision of the board or something. Okay, but overall, you'll have financial windfall that's going to be coming your way this year. But it will be an exchange of something, which is you already know what that is. And like what I said, it's the cycle of life. Okay, death comes with a rebirth. So let's take a look now at your cut the cords. All right, ask Archangel Michael to clear old any attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Some of you haven't closed down or you haven't done any closure or whatever from your past that's been hurting you. All right. So you need to cut the cords. Parents. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going to be like, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. Some of you are going to be freeing yourself up from suppression or oppression. Indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. You could have a talent in music and arts, dancing, okay. You could be like a good singer, entertainer, or could be that you're, I don't know, maybe you play some musical instrument. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. You awaken or you increase your vibration when you're playing music. Crown chakra, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Manifestation power, use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Heal away addictions. Oh, some of you could have an addiction, okay? It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Some of you could be like over drinking. You're alcoholic. All right, some of you, it's like you tend to self-sabotage. You push people away because you want to know and see who's going to stay. You know, you want to see who is going to be willing to stay with you despite and in spite of your dark moods. Third eye chakra, it's safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Mediumship, you have the natural ability to connect with the departed loved ones. You could be seeing some ghosts, entities. You could have like a gift, okay? I know that most of the Virgos are gifted, so you could be one of them, okay? Vacuum away fear, call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. Vegetarian and vegan. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. Or you might also want to, I don't know, what do you call that? It's I think that's green peas, and there's also the snow peas. Okay. You might want to eat more of that if you're not allergic to legumes. All right, law of attraction, the relationships and activities that once you enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. All right, bottom of the deck is the workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. All right, so this is more about, I mean, you know, you're going to be able to see and talk to your parents, okay, if they already passed away. Or if they're about to pass away, then I feel like you're going to have a premonition about that. When my mother died, I was actually in a different country before. And I dreamed about her. She was actually slumped on the floor. And she said that my father had a stroke or had a heart attack. And she was like, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like a very dark and dingy and, you know, like there's like a bare light. And she was there. I can't see her face. But she was like sitting, folding her knees. And she was telling me that your father had a stroke and had a heart attack and blah, blah, blah. And I couldn't, you know, see my father. And we were all, at that time, you know, when they were still alive, we always assumed that my father will always pass away before my mother. 3 days after, my niece called me and said that my mother had a stroke. And yeah. And they, you know, initially they took her to the doctor and hospital. The ED, you know, that doctor should actually get, you know, the licensed. He just gave my mother, and it turns out that, you know, the doctor who actually looked after my mother is the husband of an old friend of mine in college. I was so, it's like friendship's over. And anyway, so yeah, so he just gave my mother an aspirin, discharged her. It was already an emergency because my mother's left part of the brain is already swollen. Her midbrain is already swollen. So it was their last dinner. I wasn't actually with them. And you know, 12 midnight after their dinner, my sister, my father, and their grandkids. After that, my mother collapsed on the sofa. My father thought that she only wanted to sit, or because sometimes they don't sleep together. And when she collapsed at 12 midnight, and then my father get up again at 3 o'clock, and my mother was already lifeless on the sofa. And then that's the time that they already rushed her to the hospital. So the following morning, my niece called me and said that my mother had a stroke and she's already in coma. Then we decided to flew back home. And during the midair, I already saw her body ascend from her body. I already saw her soul ascend from her body, and she was already like, it was like very fast. She was already, like, she already rose up. She already went to heaven. Well, not really heaven, but she already went to the other dimension. Her soul already, like, ascended, okay, or already, like, got out of her body. And I said, it's too late, we're too late. She's done. She's gone. So when from the airport, we went straight to the hospital, and we went to the hospital, and yeah, she was already, at first she could still like moan, meaning that she can still hear us. She could still squeeze our hand, meaning that she can still hear us. And she was actually very religious. So when the church people prayed over her, she cried. And she still, tried to survive for like a week. The doctors are already like asking us to sign the papers to pull up the plug. And I don't want to. I said, she could still live. She still have, she's still showing signs of life, and I feel like you could. And then they're saying like, oh, like you still have to take care of her. She's like this, she's like that, and blah blah blah. And my sister is also convincing me to do the same thing. I said no. And then on the fourth day, I didn't know that my biological mother, the other sister, my other aunt, my sister, I think it's my uncle who signed up the waiver. So yeah, and I can't really do anything because at that time I have no job, and so yeah, and I was actually with my ex. So I told my mother like, it's okay, ma, you can go. I will just be taking care of Papa. My mother, up to the last minute, even up to her last breath, she's been asking us, please take care of your father. Please look after your father. Which we did. But that's actually the unconditional love that you can see from both of my parents. And they've been together for 51 years. So, yeah. And when she's gone, family got sprawled out. She's the glue that actually holds us together. So, then my father, he always anticipated he's gonna go, that he's gonna die right after her, but it took like still 10 years. Or no, is it 10 years? No, less than 10 years. then he passed away. Which I doubt that he actually passed away in natural cause. But anyway, it's already a different story. So anyway, let's take a look at your love life. And when my mother's gone, I stopped being a medium. And when I went back to the country where I was in the past, she visited me after, I'm not sure if it's after a month. She visited me and said that she's gonna go. That's the last time that I saw her. In her spirit form. Anyway. So let the love show you how to learn from each other. Okay? Synchronicity, a divine soul counterpart relationship, is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. And tested, your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Confusion, all seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So there is something that you need to learn from a synchronicity that is happening to you right now. You're also being tested, so don't be so confused. Spiritually, there is a surprise that's going to be coming your way because you have a telepathic connection with somebody and they're kind of receptive about that. You're going to find a remarkable, something remarkable, okay, about the situation, and you'll be honoring each other. And also you'll be cherishing because there is either a commitment, engagement, or marriage coming your way. So for those of you who's been long single, you'll be ending up with somebody that you are truly and divinely connected and destined to be with. You have an unbreakable connection with somebody. So probably that there is someone that you feel like spiritually connected to, but you're so confused, like, how come that I keep on thinking about this person? How come that I keep on dreaming about this person? Is this person doing some love spells on me? Is this person doing something to me? No, it is a spiritual connection. And whatever it is that you're currently going through, that your person also went through the same thing. Heart. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're close. Because you are soulmates. You've shared past life together, or past lives. Power and love. You're going to be ending up with your true love. Okay? So let's take a look now at the 3 months before. Oh my God, I'm not going to be deleting this again. So the month of January, some of you could be pregnant. There's a plan of pregnancy, an unplanned pregnancy, or you want to have a child with somebody from the past. Okay. Or it could be that you've had a baby with somebody from the past. Just take it however it resonates. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. You're at a crossroads. You're not quite sure whether this connection is going to be working out or not. But you want to rush this person making an offer. It's like you also want to make a decision, okay? And plan accordingly. You feel like you're already running out of time. Some of you are also going to be getting a new car. There will be a strict competition when it comes to your work environment, or some other people are also going to be competing for your attention, but you only want one person. Some of you are actually going to be entangled in a love triangle, or there is a very complicated situation that you're going to be putting yourself in, and for you it's like, I only want that person. Even if some of you are already in a relationship, I don't really feel like it's something that will be lasting, because some of you are already going through an awakening. And the thing about awakening is, at first you can ignore it. At first you can just simply, simply like ignore it or not pay attention to it. But the more you ignore it, the more you look for ways or look for a reason not to pay attention or not to act on it, it will just get even stronger. And it could actually drive you crazy if you don't have any strong will, or if you don't have any strong self-control. Because it's something that will be occurring in your system, okay? It's going to be eating you up. So some of you are already like going through an awakening. All right, so this is for the month of January, okay? Now when it comes to your finances, the Empress keeps on coming up. So there is a strong possibility of getting pregnant. So if you don't have any plans, be careful. If you're still in a birthing stage. Now, some of you, okay, there will be an ending of a situation. All right, some of you are also going to be moving to a whole new different, some of you are going to be taking out a loan to start a business, or you're going to be starting a new business. Some of you are also going to be incorporating whatever that is already existing with another relationship. Another company. Acquisition. There will be some mergence. Some of you are also going to be, some of you could be like working in creative stuff. You're going to be making a whole lot of money from this. Look, there's something that's going to be coming your way. Some of you are also going to be starting a group business, okay? But the month of January, you're already contemplating into leaving your job because you're not really happy. Your ideas are not being heard. And you're tired of being a wallflower. Okay. Let's take a look now, singles. Some of you are thinking about somebody from the past. Could be dealing with a water sign. You're trying to make a decision about this because you feel stuck. Now, some of you are thinking about having a brand new beginning. Okay. I don't feel like you're in a relationship with this person, but it seems like you're stuck. The energy is stuck. Okay. You want to walk away, but you try. It's like you're trying so hard to really cut this person off, but I don't know. It could be that you believe that this person betrayed you in the past, whereas I feel like it's just more of miscommunication, and you took the other person's word the other way around. It's like you conflagrated it or you blow things out of proportion. I'm seeing somebody here that made a very harsh judgment over somebody, even though that this is your wish fulfillment. You did not even listen to the side of the other person right before making a sudden decision, and you listened to what other people have said to you. And that is actually your problem. You've actually ruined a connection because of you. You overthink something, listen to other people instead of talking to this person, and you based your judgment according to their own side of the story. And now you're stuck. You tried moving on and moving past this person. And for you, it's like nothing even happened. Like, why is it that this person is always on my mind, and we always cross our paths, and we always this and that, this and that, this and that. Probably because you need to learn how to listen. Yeah, look at this. You just made your own judgment, and you feel like, it's a good thing that I dodged the bullet by not being with that person. But you know what? You're wrong. Both of you have said something in the past that actually tarnished this connection. You made the wrong move and wrong decision. You don't want to own up to it. You're blaming it on the other person. And now that you're stuck, you should realize what you've really done. Okay, what you have done in the past. Because you could have actually saved up the relationship or the connection, if this is like a relationship or if this is like friendship, by not making a bad judgment call. You don't want to admit to yourself that it's your fault. All right, couples, you feel stuck in a situation. You could be, like you could be domesticated, or you're already married. You thought that this person is actually your soulmate. Turns out it's not. It's just another wrong soulmate. Yeah, this is about to be over. You're going to find out that this person has been like doing something right behind you. I just said it. Okay. You want to leave and walk away from the situation because, it's not just once or twice that you caught this person doing something right behind you or could be lying to you. But it has been more of a practice, a cycle, and a pattern that just keeps on repeating. And you know that this person is doing something right behind you. I don't see any confrontation, but it's like you're going to be like proving yourself this month that what you did and what you're thinking, what you're feeling is actually one and the same. This person is conniving with another person right behind you. Some of you, they're gambling. All right, let's take a look now at your house. Some of you are dealing with some thyroid issues. All right. Some of you could be polycystic, especially if you're a woman. Some of you are dealing with some up and down. This is also the reason why that you're also, you have polycystic or PCOS. Okay, to some of you. Probably because you did not get pregnant in time. And this could also be the reason why some of you want to get pregnant, because you want to remove the cyst in your ovary, which is it's not guaranteed. Okay, it is not guaranteed. So, and if you're also polycystic, or if you have any abnormalities in your, could be you're irregular, okay, especially if you're a woman, do not take any birth control pills. Sometimes this is also the reason why you could be like very cranky, mood swings, you know, like you're also very emotional because your hormones are being pumped up. Okay. This is, when you're using birth control pills, especially if you have PCOS, or it could be that you have endometriosis or dermoid cyst, it actually, it goes the wrong way. It makes you like real horny all the time, but at the same time, you're gonna be very cranky, moody, emotional, super sensitive, and you're gonna be like a very difficult person to live with. It's actually because of the medications that you're gonna be taking, especially if you're taking some birth control pills like Genera and stuff. Okay. And once you actually stop taking those pills, it will multiply. So probably ask some other people first, or probably, be in a group, like a support group, where you can exchange some experiences and you may also learn from them so that you will know what you're getting yourself into. Some of you also needs to get some sleep, or you need to have any like more sleep, okay? Sensitivity to light as well. All right, let's take a look now at your month of February. Some of you are actually dealing with a water sign that is not actually a water sign. It could be their energy because they're more in touch with their emotions, they are expressive, and they're very down to earth. Okay? So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign that has a lot of water, or water that has a lot of earth. But I'm strongly getting that this is like earth a lot with a lot of water. Probably dealing with a cancer, okay? Or any earth sign that has a cancer in their chart. You're going to be pulling the strength to choose your direction. You're going to be choosing the direction where a person from the past is, okay? And I feel like you've been going through some researches and stuff like that. And yeah, the problem here is this person is still with another person. So what's going to happen? So there will be a tower moment. I'm not sure if you're going to be manifesting this for them to break up or go in a separation, but there will be a breakup. Okay, this person actually, I'm not sure if they have a family, or it could be that they just have a lot of pets, because pets can actually be considered as their children, okay? And yeah, you're gonna be fighting for this person. I don't feel like they're already married, but they're just kind of probably in a domesticated situation. Okay? So Okay. When it comes to your finances, there will be some back jobs or backlogs that you might have to straighten out. Some of you, there is a server that is also going to be breaking down during this month. Or there's something that's going to be overheating, especially if you have a special room where all the servers are there. Something that's either going to be overheating, that's going to be on fire, or that will be burned. Okay? So, and somebody's going to be calling 911. There are some other people that might actually get hurt by this. But yeah, it's a good thing that you already have enough savings. I feel like, there will be some period where your company needs to recover first. I don't feel like you're gonna be losing your job, but like there might be a little bit of a disturbance, delays, blockages. So some of you are gonna be like concentrating on getting a side hustle. Yeah, you're gonna be receiving some news. Some of you don't want to wait for like, until the company recovers, because there are some things, it might take months, for the insurance to investigate what really happened and for the company to be paid up. So for you, it's like, okay, I don't want to wait out for that. Okay, but you're not going to be resigning. It's just that everyone, probably in a particular department or, some other areas, needs to wait. And for you, it's like, I don't want to wait. I need money. I need to pay up my bills. So some of you are actually insured. Yeah. Just be careful, all right? Some of you are actually going to be some of you could be getting into a car sales business, okay? Or could be that you're going to be into brokerage or something. Some of you will also be doing Uber as a side hustle. I'm not saying that all of you, okay? Especially if you live in a paycheck to paycheck every month. Okay. Singles. Single Pringle. All right, so singles. Looks like you're going to be taking chances on somebody, which is this person could be the one from the past, or it could be that this is someone new. It's up to you. And don't get so hung up with the sign, okay? Because there are some people, that, let's say, for example, that they're single and they met someone who's like a Taurus. And they're gonna go like, oh my god, in the forecast it says that I'm gonna be meeting a Taurus that's like this and like that and blah 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 blah. Okay, so we're gonna be together, and then you're gonna find out that that person is actually a con artist, or it could be someone who's jobless, could be someone who's just like a pretender or something like that. So don't get so hung up with the Taurus. So don't get so hung up with the signs. Okay, stick around to the energy. So you're going to be in a relationship, or you could be dating someone steadily. Some of you could also be dealing with another Virgo. And this is the one that you're stuck with, that you really want to cut off, but then you realize, hold on. There might be something that I'm missing. So be careful of a betrayal. Either you're the one who's going to be betraying this person. Some of you might want to just get back at this person for revenge purposes. Yeah. This is somebody that you have been waiting for. And then they're going to be marching back into your life. Okay. I mean, I'm telling you, you need to get this all straightened out because once you finally have a talk with this person, both of you are going to be saying to each other that we have let this years pass by out of miscommunication. Because you have misconstrued this person's, I don't know, whatever it is that they said to you in the past. You just walked away, like just because that you got hurted in the past, and then you also like projected it to them, like, oh, that person is also one and the same, just like my ex, and blah 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 blah. So you feel like that this person actually betrayed you, but it's not. You don't actually know the real reason why. You're just assuming. Okay. Because it's like some of you are forcing yourself to be in a relationship with somebody just to get over, move past, and probably, I don't know, maybe that relationship is only a beard for you to cover up that you're still single despite of this person. I mean, this person's already in a relationship, some of you, okay? But, yeah. I'm getting that, okay, don't shoot the messenger, okay? I am getting that, um, you're the ones to be blamed. Okay, for couples, you're gonna be making a big decision here. And it's not just about your person that you're gonna be cutting off, it's also their family. Because there's like a big betrayal, okay, that's happening here. It's like they already know the other family of your person, and yet they're not even saying anything. Some of you could have like 3 kids or 4 kids. Okay, I mean, your person loves your kids. There's no doubt about that. Okay, and they want to have a success, or it could be that they're also the reason of your person's success. But from what I can see here, the love between the two of you have already faded. You're still willing to make it work and talk to your person, but ask yourself, like, how long should you still stay in this kind of relationship? I feel like you still love your person despite and in spite, but it's up to you. I mean, you're just waiting for your person to make an action, whether they're going to be asking you to, like, let's work it out, let's try this, let's try that. But you're not really getting anything from them. So for you, it's like maybe they're just waiting for me to make a decision. All right, be careful of any viral infection, okay? Um, Some of you also needs to probably have some light exercise, like just dancing. All right, don't do anything rigid or heavy. Some of you also needs to be careful with it. Some of you like gonna have an asthma attack, difficulties in breathing. Sensitivities to light. Be careful of animal attacks, wild animals like bears, wolves, hyenas. If you're actually living in the Pacific, be careful of any. Oh my God, like I don't even want to imagine that kind of sight. Any snake in your bathroom, okay? Or it could be some attacks or rise of. It's like the rise of the lichens. Okay, some of you, if you live in a tropical country, you might actually find some snake, okay, slithering. So just be watchful and be careful. So let's take a look now at your month of March. I keep hearing this song by Katy Perry, Thinking of You. Just Google the lyrics. I feel like it's about someone that is with someone that despite of them being in a relationship, they still keep on thinking of the other person and comparing to the other person that they're with. So, and every time that they have sex or make love to the other person or kiss them, it's like they're so disgusted with themselves. So, try to look for that lyrics, okay? Probably it will be applying to some of you, especially if you're being split into two. Like you are physically with somebody, but your heart and mind is actually with another person. You know, especially the line like, because when I'm with him, I'm thinking of you. It's like, what can I do? Or something like that. Okay, I'm not really sure how the lyrics goes, but yeah. I mean, if actually that's the case, why not just give up on the relationship, right? Anyway, there is some sort of news that you're going to be receiving. That is not a very good news. Okay. Some of you, this has something to do with a relative or family member that is actually close to you. All right. Some of you, there is also somebody that's going to be coming your way or coming back into your life just as when you're about to walk away. Or somebody wants to walk away from you, and that's the time that you realize that I really want to be with that person with the lover's card here. And you want to establish, both of you have tried walking away and waiting for each other both at the same time. Somebody here is really pregnant. If you're thinking of getting pregnant because you have PCOS, you need to think long and hard about this. It's not the answer. Okay, it will go away on its own, by the way, because it has something to do with your eating habits or with your food. All right. The only thing that you need to take care of is to gain weight. That's the thing that you really need to take care of. Do not gain weight. Some of you could be suffering from hirsutism, okay? Anyway, yeah, so be careful because there is a big pregnancy tendency here. You're also going to find out from somebody, all right? Some of you are also trying to come up with brand new ideas when it comes to your business or work, and you're under a lot of stress. You need to get some more sleep. All right. All right. Some of you will be mourning for or there will be mourning. So this could be a coworker, could be a relative, family member. There will be a dark gathering. Some of you are also going to be working on a new position. I mean, you're going to be compensated, okay? But some of you will just choose to work in a different environment instead of just waiting. So anyway, yeah. Okay, so some of you, there is a family member or could be relative that's gonna go bye-bye. Some of you are also thinking of traveling to the south. You're weighing down your options, but I feel like you do have a lot of obligations. So if you're into business, you can't just go and leave. If you're actually under employment, I feel like there is something that you need to clear out first. You're gonna be starting a new job during this moment or during this month, but I feel like there are some paperwork that you need to get sorted out or clearance. All right. Singles. Wow. Okay, you need to stop being so cut off and dry if you want somebody to stay. Stop pushing people away. You're gonna be okay. Some of you are actually gonna be breaking up with this one, with this water sign. Some of you actually with the wrong water sign. Because like what I said, don't stick around or don't get to hang up with the signs, okay? If you're listening to other tarot card readers, okay, they're gonna say like, oh, this is like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's not actually the actual sign. It is the energy. All right? So some of you are actually with the wrong water sign because you thought that that's the one. Anyway, so there will be a breakup here, okay? You're going to be discovering that this person is actually dating someone else or they're back into somebody from the past. This is like a never-ending saga of them being with their ex. And every time that things go wrong with them, this person comes back to you. And every time that, you know, things go wrong between the two of you, they go back to the other ex. So, I don't know. Anyway, you're going to be concentrating more on your work, and this breakup is also going to be affecting your work. You got to cut it off once and for all, okay? Because the person that is actually meant for you is already around you. It's just right under your nose. You may never know it. All right. I'm going to be compressing the first half of the year. All right, so that I won't even I won't be able to delete it again. All right, some of you are going to try to patch things up with your person. Some of you are going to try to work it out. Some of you are going to try to talk. Because like what I said, you still have, you know, still have a lot of love for your person, but it's only an act. I mean, this is so sad because you're genuinely like willing to make it work, especially if you have kids. But I don't know. Some of you could also be into relationships because the other person that you feel like is meant for you is already around you, but you're still stuck in a situation or marriage. Some of you, your person will intentionally hold you back because they don't want you to be with another person. So that's going to be a competition. Okay. You're also going to be receiving some messages from your in-laws that will try to interfere with your relationship or with your family. You're going to be getting some unsolicited advice. And this is what you actually hated the most. Because your kids are also being affected by them brainwashing your kids. Okay? It's like your in-laws are trying to brainwash your kids against you. And that happens. All right, migraine. Your health may be improving, but I feel like you're also going to have a hard time walking. Some of you, because you know, there are some other people that when they're stressed out, either they get, especially when the trauma is too much, either they're having some, you know, like, I mean, like me, you know, like that's why I've been having all these wounds in my skin. It's because that when I'm so stressed out, it actually comes out of my skin. Sometimes other people get deaf, blind, they can't walk, or they're having nervous breakdown. Also, be careful of parasitic infection. For some of you, be careful of having sex here and there, okay? Because the person that you might actually be having sex with is infected, okay? Also, take care of your skin. You might actually have some allergies during this month, and be careful of any food that is non-digestible for you. Like you're gonna have a hard time digesting. And you also need to get some more sleep, okay? Stop overthinking things. That's why you are having a migraine, okay? So now we're off to your next quarter. All right, now we're off to your all right. Okay, for the most, ooh, somebody is going to be getting married or someone will be talking about marriage. So you're going to be getting married around the end of spring, eh? Some of you. All right, now the thing here, some of you are also pregnant. All right, some of you are also pregnant. Um, it seems like you are also, hmm, seems like you're also like trying to either juggle or trying to see if, um, it's like you're going to be putting somebody to a test, okay? Now you're also standing at a crossroads. There's something that you want to start, even though it's going to be like a little bit hard at the beginning, but you feel like challenge is what makes you, okay? So some of you could have like a Capricorn on your side, because Capricorns are like this. The more you make it harder, the more they're going to be fighting back, okay? So what's this marriage? Some of you are also going to be moving to a new place, a new house, relocation, asking somebody to get married, getting engaged. Wow. I don't feel like you're going to be getting married during this month, but to some of you, it could be. But I feel like you're going to be moving in with someone. You want to build a house for both of you, or you want to look for a house for both of you. I don't know. Probably that this is more of a preparation for a wedding or somebody that you want to marry. I'm picking up that some of you, if you're going to be getting engaged this year, the wedding might actually take place around November. Okay, you have a lot of challenges to face this month, so I don't really feel like with all the complicated stuff that you're going to be facing, you're going to have time to get married, especially if it's not really planned. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Career-wise, be careful of somebody that might actually frame you up over. Remember, I told you in the month of March, do not let anyone push you into signing a contract or document or whatsoever because it might actually be a setup. All right. Uh, hmm. Some of you, there is an idea, project, could be this is something that you need to patent or something, all right? Or it could be that there is some, I don't know, like a release or consent or something that needs to be signed or done. Yeah, it could be. You know how those photographers can actually release the consent for their artworks or for their pictures? It's same goes like that. Like there is some sort of an idea, a patent rights or whatever it is that the company will be asking you to sign a release. So you better read it carefully because they might actually use some jargons that will be very confusing. Okay, or if you're like a normal business person, then you'll know what to do. Okay. And for some reason, because there goes the Ten of Swords. Okay, whatever it is, this company just wants to pay you very minimum, whereas you're gonna be getting so much bigger if you're the one who's gonna be selling it, or if you're the one who's gonna be like holding the rights to it. It could also be a painting, I don't know, like an art commission or something. Just don't, yeah, it might actually reach up to a dispute. Do not sign anything in the month of March. Do not let anyone push you. Do not let anyone blackmail you, regardless if, they say like, oh, we already gave you a down payment, then just say, give it back to us. Okay? Then give it back. Okay? Or do not even settle for a down payment. Like, give it. So, yeah, it's probably that you're also working as a freelance. Do not just give out your ideas just like that. Okay, because the patent, all right, or the rights, whatever it is, the royalty, you're going to be getting a lot more money from that. Some of you are also going to be starting up a new job. Okay. All right, so let's take a look now. Singles. Wow. All right, singles looks like. Ooh. Here goes the soap opera of your life. Days of our lives. Okay. I used to watch that. I used to watch that when I was young. Okay, the longest running soap opera. Days of our lives. Um. Okay. Singles. There is. Okay. There are two things here. Either your disappointment in love is finally gonna be ending, or there is something that will be ending in your life that will be bringing you a tower moment. Legally, there is something that will be in your side. It will be in your favor. You're going to be winning. Some of you are also going to be tackling or will be handling. I don't know. I'm just getting like some of you are going to be something about the will or inheritance. And some of you are like planning to just move on and move away. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going to be will be dealing with an inheritance. But I'm also seeing a big family drama. Okay. Some of you could be like the eldest. So I'm seeing a lot of responsibilities that will be on your shoulder. And yeah, look at this. Okay, some of you, it's like there are a lot of responsibilities that are already piling up on your shoulder. And you feel like, I can't really do this anymore. But you're going to have somebody who will be like helping you. I feel like by this time you're all going to be with a person that you are destined to be with, whoever this is. Somebody is also into business. Somebody is also like business oriented. This is someone who is like a boss too. This is somebody that is, although I feel like they're solo or very independent, but this one is a boss too. Someone's going to be helping you lift up your burdens, all right? All right, so let's take a look now, couples. Wow. Okay, couples. It looks like you need to be prepared for this. You're gonna be facing this battle alone, all right? As you, why is it that there are so many couples that will be like, well, you know, like I mean, it's gonna be, it's gonna be the year of the snake, okay? But while you're going through things on your own, okay, you're busy making money. Some of you could actually be a photographer, or could be you're into some creative stuff. And it seems like just be careful because there are some people that will be planning right behind you. Okay, some of you could actually be set up if you're a mother, okay? Some of you might actually set you up for being like a negligent mother, or it could be that there's something about your kids that you're not taking care of. Okay, just be careful, but someone's going to be helping you. Your family will be on your side, but I feel like whoever this is that will be betraying you will be the side of your husband or wife. So just make sure that you're going to be documenting all of the SMS or email or I don't know, whatever messages that you're going to be getting from them. Just make sure that you're going to be recording the calls, taking a screenshot, you know, okay, and everything. It's still binding, okay? So just be careful because somebody is going to be planning to take your kids away from you if you have kids. And they know that is something that's really going to hurt you. That's really vile. Okay? All right, when it comes to your health, be careful of asthma attacks. Okay, you need to increase your. I mean, you need to boost your immune system. Fever, flu, body aches, and body pain, colds. Also, if you're single, be careful of having sex here and there. Okay, be careful of reckless sex or intimacy with somebody that, I don't know, that probably you're. You know what, for singles, if you're actually reserving or preserving yourself, the person that you're gonna be, you know, let's say for example, okay, that you're still a virgin, the person that you're gonna be intimate with for the first time will be your last. Okay, side note. All right. That is if you're still a virgin. I mean, nowadays there are still some people that's still preserving themselves, you know. Not everyone's just like a hoe. Anyway, month of May, let's take a look. All right, so in the month of May, oh, this is going to be one hell of a challenging year for you, Virgo. And you know what? Most of the things that you're going to be fighting with or that you're going to be in battle with, I'm getting some of you could be in a business, some of you could also be some family issues, family stuff. Okay, it's related to money. But you're gonna be favored, okay? Yeah, some of you don't even know if you're still gonna be like continuing this or not. All right. And Some of you will be standing at a crossroads. I don't know. Expect, okay, the ratio of the people that will be on your side versus the people that are not on your side are not even. So let's say, for example, that you're going against 50. So probably 30 enemies and 20 are going to be on your side, or 45 and the rest will be on your side. It's not even, okay? So expect that there will be more people against you than the people that are going to be on your side. And it's actually because of this money. So I'm not really sure whatever it is that you're fighting here, whatever it is that you are going to be like going through, but you are going to be guided, and there's someone that will be helping you, cheering you up, or somebody that will actually be, lifting you up, or lifting up your shoulder, or lifting up your, sorry, your burdens. Now, when it comes to your finances, for those of you who's not into business now, your life is not really that active in chaos. I feel like you're gonna be honored or recognized for something that yeah, for something that you're doing. Especially if you're in the creative side or in the creative field, you are gonna be recognized for probably that you're also into, I don't know, you vlogging or traveling or graphic, or oh, some of you could also be like a robotics engineer. You're gonna be creating something that will, the world will be like recognizing. It could be that there's like a microchip that you're gonna be inventing or creating, and it will create a big impact into something that will make a history. All right? Wow, good for you. Well, for those of you who's actually thriving in chaos and trying to, let's just say that you're stuck in the purgatory. Okay. I mean, you're fighting with a lot of people who's into money, so don't worry, you're gonna be winning. Okay, peace will be given to you soon, and strength. Wow, finally, this is gonna be your month, singles. Work-wise, it will be a success. There is also some legal situation that will be on your side. You're going to be favored. It will be, the reward will be yours, the payment, money, I don't know, whatever it is. I told you, peace will finally be coming to you. If you're having some issues with the HR, client disputes, and whatsoever, it will be yours. Okay? Finally, this month is like something that is really good for you. Some of you are also wishing to communicate with somebody from the past, and you're trying to make a decision whether you're gonna be with them or not. Which is, I feel like you will be. And right after all of this Holocaust or whatever this is that you've been through, a lot of money are gonna be coming your way this month. You're gonna have a financial windfall during the month of May. Good for you. Something is actually going to be restored. Something will also be restored. Okay. Well, what is the tower all about? I mean, okay, you're gonna be so victorious in all other angles here. But there are some other people that will be like hitting your conscience. You see, here's the thing. There are some people that might actually be in their own status. You know, let's say, for example, that they don't have money, they have this, they have that. There is a karmic lesson that they need to overcome. Do not cut across someone else's karma just because that you feel like you can do something or you just want to help. No. Okay? Let them get over the lesson that they need to learn in their life and do not teach them how to be irresponsible. Okay? You have a very good heart, you have a kind and, soft heart. Sometimes it just appears very stoic and cold, but you have a good heart. Okay? Sometimes you might actually act nasty, but that's just your front. Wow. Okay, for those couples that are still going through a divorce, that you're going through with your in laws as well, the betrayal continues. Okay? Some of you, let's say for example, that you're already moved out of your house, you're going to find out that your ex actually moved their mistress there inside your house, and the children are also there. Some of you, if you already have your kids, your in-laws will be finding some ways on how to betray you using your kids. If you have one, okay? Now, if you're actually disputing some assets, some money, or I don't know, whatever it is that you have built together while you are married, they're going to try to do anything and everything just to either make you stay or for you to, I don't know, like there's some sort of manipulation here, okay? There's something that I can see here that you really need to be careful of. Um, yeah. These people are not going to stop from ruining your life, okay? They're gonna try and make sure that the kids will be with them, whether you're a man or a woman. Okay. If you're a man, then your ex-wife will actually do anything and everything just to get more from you. If you're a woman, then they're gonna be using your kids if you have one, okay, against you. Or if your kids are not yours, then there is something that they're going to be using against you still. The betrayal goes on. Okay? The betrayal goes on. Some of you needs to be careful because there is somebody that's been sneaking inside your house while you're away. All right. Be careful of wild animal attacks, okay? If you're in a place where a coyote, I don't feel like fox is deadly, but you know, coyote, wolves, bear, okay, might actually be surrounding your area because they're looking for food. Okay, just probably just give them food so that they'll go away. They're not gonna harm you. Um, if you're actually living in the Pacific, uh, be prepared to see a large boa in your bathroom. Okay. Um, yeah, and also be careful of getting in touch or getting closer to people who are sick, because most likely you're gonna be susceptible to this. All right. Some of you are like gonna be isolating yourself, but be careful of eating too much, especially if you love meat or steak. Okay, but if you're a vegetarian or if you feel like you're very conscious of your body, okay, then you're good. All right, now we go to this June. All right, in the month of June, okay, there might be some disappointments that will be dawning on you this month, but I feel like it will be. I mean, something's going to be balancing the scales. Some of you are going to be earning money, gaining money, achieving. There will be success when it comes to your investments. Okay, it could be something that you're selling. Um, and I feel like you're also going to have someone going public. I'm not really sure what is this, but somebody is going to be like public speaking on public. Sorry, public speaking. What the hell am I talking about? Somebody's going to be doing a public speaking or public appearance for some sort of an announcement. Um, something about the company or something about, I don't know. Okay. But you're going to be going public. Could be that a share or company or corporation will be going public. Um, some of you, there is going to be a change that you're going to be announcing in public. That's also another thing that I'm picking up from this. You're also going to be buying a new car. All right. Some of you are wishing your father, could actually like witness this, how you're handling the situation. Probably that there was something that you really want to prove to your father, and but he's no longer around. So I don't know, but there is something that you're gonna be addressing in public. Now, some of you, um, if you're not in this kind of situation, you're no longer happy with what your earnings, okay? You're no longer happy with, by the way, some of you are going to be selling your company, okay? And you're going to be making money from it. Some of you are no longer happy with your earnings, with your wage, and you're looking for something bigger. And you have somebody that will be opening up their company, or that they already have their own company and they want to hire you. So good for you. Okay, some of you are going to be buying a new house or selling your house during this month. I feel like some of you are going to be buying and selling both at the same time. So there will be a selling or sale that will be taking place this month, and you're also going to be buying at the same time. Okay, so whatever it is that you're going to be getting from this house, you're also going to be finalizing something where you're going to be moving into next. Okay. You want to turn your life around. Okay. Some of you are also going to be moving to a new office, team, workplace, company, and you want to make sure that you're going to be starting the right way. Some of you have been suffering from an office politics. Some of you have been like being picked on by your boss. Okay. And I feel like at this point, you have already learned a lot. If you're going to be starting a new job somewhere, okay, you've already learned a lot from this, or you've already learned a lot from your experiences from this company. It could be just like a stepping stone, okay. All right. Singles, it looks like there is either you're going to be uncovering or discovering a secret or information about somebody, or someone is doing this to you. So be careful, because there is someone um could be dealing with a Scorpio. There is somebody who wants to get to know like what they can use against you, but you're also going to be protected by somebody, okay. But things are going to be changing this month. You'll be happy. I feel like you're going to be spending you're going to spending this month with somebody that you really love or that you really want to be with. And I feel whoever this person is that will be trying to scour for some secrets or whatever it is, it's like they're trying to mine for a dirt, okay. This is like a bitter ex, but somehow, oh my god, like you're gonna have like a financial windfall coming your way. And I feel like some of you might also be getting married through city hall or judge or something. Or some of you are gonna be like thinking like, let's do random things, or let's be crazy, let's get married here or something like that. Okay. But I don't know. I just feel like it's just like a thought because I don't really see you getting married actually. It's just a thought, okay? You're gonna be walking away from people that are also pulling you down, friends and family. Okay, you're gonna be isolating yourself, and you feel like I don't want to deal with, any tragedy or any tragic people in my life because you just went through a whole lot of pain. Okay, but you won. You won. Some of you be careful with alligators. Okay, probably you have a garden or property that is near the riverbed or near the river, lake, or I don't know, whatever it is, or near the water. Uh, Make sure that you're also going to be guarding your kids because there is an alligator or like a crocodile that will be crawling up into your property. Probably enjoying your pool if you have one in your backyard. Okay? So, again, be careful of some viral infection that you're going to be incurring from somebody that you're going to be interacting with. Fever, flu, tremors. Some of you are also going to be having some anxiety and panic attacks, sleepless nights. Some of you are taking some melatonin. I feel like opt into something organic, okay? Squash and blueberry is actually significant. Aside from that, I don't see any major illness coming your way, except for the viral infection. All right. Anyway, we head on to the month of July.